Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Resales. My name is Ryan. I get stuff at yard sales, garage sales, church sales, thrift stores, and similar places and flip them online for a little bit of extra coin. Today is nothing spectacular, but four sales over the past 24 or so hours. Figured I'd post about it. Haven't posted in a few days. Slow sales. I don't think I sold anything. I don't think I shipped anything out yesterday. Maybe one thing. Like one sale a day. I'm kind of down to like one sale a day the last week or so. But today that went up. So, and I think if I averaged everything out, I probably do about two a day with Thursday, Friday, Saturday tending to ramp it up. But today's sales are interesting, at least. So we will go over them 10, 20, 22, and 10. Then we'll start with 10. Today, this is a pile of paint-worn Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, and I think there's one generic car in there from the 1980s. So these are the cars that guys my age, maybe a little bit younger, would have played with. One, two, three, four. How many cars? How many cars? Like 8 cars, 9 cars. Sold for $10 for this batch. It's about to figure what they would go for. Cars like this and this shape are worth about $1 a piece, so maybe somebody's buying them to repaint them, customize them, take them apart, probably do them for some sort of project. So that's what I think is going on with these. So that's a fun sale. A lot of them up. Just had them laying around. Figured I'd throw them out there, see what happened, and sold them for $10. So shipping on that's gonna be $5-6. So we'll see if I really come out ahead. I don't know that necessarily come out ahead on that. But they were just laying around. It's almost like death pile type stuff. So get it moved out, which is good. Next up for $10, my other Winter's Heart by Robert Jordan. This is Wheel of Time books. The middle Wheel of Time books. This is our $10 to $12 books. $10 to $12 for the hardcovers. They probably lot up a lot better. But so $10 for this. I think there's some I need to back off when I see them for $2 a piece and see if I can't get them for $1 a piece. But that being said, I consistently sell them. So we'll see. So I say I bought it for $2, shipping's for something. So I'll be in it for $7. So I'll make $1 or $2. Worth it? I don't know. Maybe next time I see a bunch of them, I'll lot them up in at least 2 or 3 and see how that goes. So anyway, $10 for Winter's Heart. But that being said, Wheel of Time books, I've never failed to eventually sell one. I've been sitting on these for a while. Next up for $20. More fantasy books. These are all David Eddings. 5 of them for $20. So this was a little bit of an experiment. I had a couple sitting around. This was part of that big fantasy haul. I think it was back in January that I got. And so lined them up. I think with a couple extras I had laying around. And $20. Again, was that worth it? I'm into that stack for 10. Probably about $10. Shipping's gonna be close to 10. So, don't know that I made money on the David Eddings stuff. I think the paperbacks are worth it if you can get the paperbacks for 50 cents a piece or less. And I think these are worth it if I actually. This is not a complete set of any of his stories. So if you get all the Bulgariad, all of the Malorian. You know, if you get all of one set, maybe 3 or 4 of the same set, because I've gotten $8 to $9 a book, maybe, or sold 3 of them for 20. That may have worked. So, if they were all part of the same series, so that's maybe what you got to go for. Completed series are more valuable and sell easier. Always do. And they actually sometimes sell more per book than selling the books individually. People want to buy the whole set at one time. They don't necessarily want to fill a hole in. And this type of stuff, a lot of times, the big thrift books and those types of groups that really don't, they'll have a book like this for $5, and they can make money on it because of the deals they get on the shipping costs. And they'll have a book like this for $5, but and it's not worth buying them from thrift books to put them together a lot to make a big lot. Usually, there may be a few series out there like that are worth doing, but not these. So, anyway, finally, this was I got these Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Monday at the Goodwill. And this is a company called Anico Press. And this is a stack of D.L. Moody Spanish language Bible study books. And these sold this is 6 for $22. These were all in good. There was a stack of English D.L. Moody, English Charles Spurgeon, and Spanish D.L. Moody books. So let's try the Spanish stuff and see what happens. Grabbed them, $22 for 6. That's good profit. I think I snagged those maybe about $1 a piece. So that one comes out pretty good. So, and that's today's sales. I got one pending. I thought eBay fixed the thing to where people had to pay if they made an offer. And apparently maybe there's some limit. It seems to be better, but I still have one hanging out there where I accepted an offer and it didn't get paid for. So we'll see how that's hanging and where that comes out. Pickups. Nothing. What's in here? Oh, I have a few things. I don't think I have anything extraordinary. Childhood Famous Americans, Dale Earnhardt. Do it for Dale. I think I got enough to lot up now with Childhood Famous Americans. Let's see. Oh. Douglas Adams, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you ain't read it, you ought to, because it's fun. I actually might hang on to this and give it to somebody at some point. So, it goes there. A Living Bible. This is a little bit more of a modern copy, but this thing's clean. These things go $15, give or take, sometimes more. I've had pretty good success selling clean copies of this. So that'll get photoed and maybe listed today. Picked these up. I probably should have looked them up, and I think I have one more. Spirit Animals series, 3 hardcovers. This is one of those situations like, okay, I got a stack of them that I can lot up. Let me do that. I think I've got 1 or 2 more laying around here. I don't know if I donated one of them. So we'll see if that goes. And then I snagged a couple more. Another D.L. Moody Spanish language. I actually have, they're like doubles of some of them. And an English language one. I had doubles of several of these. There were like 2 copies a piece. So I'll be able to double up on some of those. And I think I meant to put this one back, but it may be fine. Marie Curie biography, old paperback. Sometimes it's just very hard for me to pass up some things. So, and I didn't even look this up, so we'll see what that goes for. Let's see. The Last Chance. Babysitters Club. I got a batch of these I need to lot up. David Gemmell book. I think I've got another couple Gemmell books sitting around. Lot them up, see if I can't sell them. Warren Rearsby, a guy worth lotting up. I don't think this is going to be very good by itself, but Rearsby is a pretty prolific writer, and with religious stuff, and his stuff is worth lotting up. And Doc Smith book that tore, and that's sad. And I may be able to put this in a lot too, because I think I've got 2 or 3 others by Doc Smith, who wrote the Lensman series, which was, I guess it was Gardner Fox stole a little bit from to make Green Lantern. And so that was that story. Okay, is that it? I think that's it today. So y'all get out there, get some sales. It's getting to be garage sale season. If I'm feeling fine, me and my son will hit the flea market this weekend and try to sell some excess stuff. Special shout out to my middle boy who built this. He's a real whiz with, he was in my office the other day to hang out, and I had a batch of, I've got like a box full of Legos in here, that because when you buy boxes of toys, like, you get random Legos, and so I have a random Lego box that stays in here for that type of situation. He's a whiz with Legos, and he built that. So he's better than I was. I love Legos, but he's way better than I ever was. So anyway, that's how we're going with it. Y'all have a good day. Go get some stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.